Dieting with TRT or retatrutide. If you guys are in the fitness community, TRT is commonplace, and everyone knows that if you diet for a long time, your hormones probably drop as you're in that deficit for a long period of time. And people are using retatrutide to also lose body fat. This is a GLP agonist that helps suppress the appetite to some extent, liberates some fatty acids within the liver, and can certainly help you stay adherent to your diet. However, guys, remember, retatrutide is not FDA approved right now and is still undergoing clinical trials. So if you are using retatrutide, you're probably getting it most likely from either a peptide site that may or may not have any oversight, and certainly not made for human consumption. Just a full disclaimer there. However, a bigger question I get from a lot of guys is they may be natural, they're probably not on any gear, but they want to go on a diet and they want to use some TRT to help preserve their muscle while they're dieting. I think if you're not on TRT already and you're going to use TRT for the purposes of maintaining your muscle while you cut, this is a bad idea, very bad idea. And when I say TRT, you're probably going to be on at least 200 milligrams of test, so it's probably TRT plus. Why is this a bad idea? Because as soon as you finish your diet and you want to go back to maintenance, well, if you want to come off TRT, then your hormones are absolutely going to be crashed. And while you attempt to bring your testosterone levels back up, well, they're not going to be up fast enough, and you're probably just going to get fat again. A better approach is, as someone who's done this naturally, is to not diet for very long, okay? If you diet for a long period of time, you're in a caloric deficit for a very long period of time, your hormones, your testosterone will drop, it will be easier to gain fat, and your metabolism will be slightly lower. So the best way to do this is to get in and out of a diet quickly. Get into a deficit, your testosterone levels will drop, you won't lose as much muscle as you think if you're training with some intensity, and then you can get out of the diet and back to maintenance, and your testosterone levels will boost up faster. However, if you are using TRT on your diet, as soon as you drop that, I promise you, you'll have T levels that are lower than a 70 to 80-year-old man. I mean, heck, your mom probably has higher T levels at that point, okay? Hope this helps, and as always, give me a follow, give me a like if you like this type of content.